Yeah, y'all doing out there in video land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Wow, today is Sunday the 6th. Sunday the 6th. Yesterday I worked on these all day yesterday and I ran into a couple of issues. One of the issues was that I found out that one of my plugs doesn't put out a true 120 volts. And so it kept me from going to green. And the highest I was able to get up to in volts was like about 80 volts. And so I gave up on trying to do green after being frustrated all day because when you want to do a polish finish, every time that you have to remove your previous mistake, you have to repolish the item again. Because etching leaves a matte finish or a dull finish. And if you want the shiny effect, like you get here, it has to come from a polished source. And so the scales have to be polished, so you have to redo them over again. So I did that like 3 times yesterday because I was trying to figure out what was wrong and how come I couldn't go up to 105 volts or 95 volts and all the way up to 105 volts. That's what I wanted to do to get the green, the shade of green that I'm supposed to be able to get at that level. Because I was trying to make the Green Hornet. Yeah, I was trying to make the Green Hornet. And it just didn't happen, people. It just didn't happen. So I gave up on it. And I just assumed that it was my DC power supply. Well, today, I wanted to make some black pocket clips. And so I used the manganese sulfate. I've already put everything away, people. I used the manganese sulfate to make my black back spacers and pocket clips. And that's how I did that. And they came out great. This one I noticed that the manganese sulfate though, after you anodize a few things, you sort of need to refilter and re-clean things because you will get like a dirty finish. That's what this one looks like. This was the last one that got done. But the other ones are really nice. The other ones came out really nice. That's with manganese sulfate. Manganese sulfate. And you use that instead of the baking soda. I use Arm & Hammer baking soda when I normally anodize. And with manganese sulfate, it'll go through the colors too. So I'm going to do more experimenting with that too. See if I get green out of that better. But anyway, these are the ones I got accomplished. As you know, this was the stock one that I bought. And it originally had a clip point, or not clip point, but a drop point blade. And now it has a 20 CV, CPM 20 CV blade, Tonto blade. It's a 3 3/4 inch blade, 3.2 millimeter stick, saber hollow ground with a flat ground tip. Absolutely love it. This had originally all light hardware and it had Ultim insert. Now it has the fat carbon insert. And I think they call this Mars something. Mars Lava or something like that. Lava Mars or Mars Lava. And let me see what else can I tell you about. This is aluminum. This is 6061 aluminum. And this is the stock configuration of this. It came black. So that's not me anodizing that. That's the way it came. 6061 aluminum. This is my only one with 66 aluminum handles. Absolutely love it. I did the pocket clip, the back spacer, and swapped out the parts. And also has skiffs inside. All these have skiffs inside. Set up for right-hand carry. That's right-hand carry. I got 2 right-hand carries and 2 left-hand carries. Here's the other one. And this one I originally wanted to do in orange, but I couldn't get an orange color. And so I gave up on trying to get orange to match these scales, because these scales were originally going to be on this one. And these scales came off of this one after I previously modified it. This is the blade from this one. I decided to use this blade because it had a nice purple thumb stud already installed in it. And this is CPM S35VN blade. The CPM S35VN. And this is the titanium, and I did anodize these. I anodized them at 19 volts. 19 volts tends to be like my favorite color, and it tends to be the most reliable color that I can always get. I don't know why, but it just everything just works with 19 volts really easily. And so that works out for me because that's a color I really like. And I like it because it changes colors. You can touch it. It's like a mood ring. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And this is a polished finish. This was totally mirror polished and then anodized at 19 volts. I did the backspacer. I anodized the backspacer with manganese sulfate. Same thing with the pocket clip. These are the Purple Haze fat carbon scales from Flytanium. This has a saber flat ground blade. Drop point blade, again, 3¼ inches long, 3.2 millimeters thick. Shark lock. I love it. I love it. This is the way these knives are going to stay, people. I'm not going to change them anymore. These knives are going to stay this way. They're going to live out their lives like this. And I absolutely love the arcade, people. I've been carrying it every day. Every day it's been in my pocket. I really like the arcade. And this is the one I've been carrying all the time. And I redid this one too, because I had some scratches on the scales. They were very light. You probably couldn't even see them, but I noticed them. Every time the sun hit them, they would show the little scratch mark. But it wasn't like a change of color scratch mark. It was just like a scratch in the titanium, but the color remained. And so that sort of bugged me. And so I decided to mirror polish these and redo these at 19 volts. And that's what I did. This is the one that you guys have been seeing for a while now. Absolutely love it. Did you guys get a close-up on the scales look like? Backspacer, I black anodized it with manganese sulfate. Manganese sulfate, you can make things black real easily, people. It gets, in my setup, it gets black around 80 volts. It goes through all the colors until you get like 80 volts and then it starts just turning black. Absolutely love it. This got the DLC finish blade. Absolutely love these. Skips inside, of course. Skips inside, of course. Absolutely love them, people. And last but not least, this is another one that you guys seen. I previously modified. And I absolutely love it. It's got the Japanese AUS 10A blade. This Purple Rain. Purple Rain stepping up to the plate with its brass thumb studs and brass backspacer, V-groove backspacer from Flytanium. It's got the polycarbonate handle scales. Again, 3.25 inch long blade. DLC coated. Absolutely love it, people. Polycarbonate, purple polycarbonate scales. This has got the steel pocket clip. This is not a pocket clip that I modified. That's the factory pocket clip. All black, all the black hardware. Absolutely love it. .1 ounces. That's what this weighs. Absolutely love them. Let's weigh them out. Let's see. Let me show you what these things weigh. .1 ounces for the polycarbonate. .3 ounces. 4.3 ounces for the titanium modified knife with arcade parts. All these knives have been made with arcade parts, totally arcade parts from Flytanium. You can go to Flytanium and buy all the parts that I use, except for the anodizing stuff. That's the part that you can't get. 4.2 ounces. 4.2 ounces. So this one, let's put them in the lightest, second lightest, third lightest. Let's see what this one weighs. This one should be pretty light too because it's aluminum. The titanium that Flytanium uses also is grade 5 titanium, and the aluminum that they use is 6061 T6 aluminum, aircraft grade aluminum. 3.7 ounces. Same weight as like a 80-20.5. Which 80-20.5? The Grivery one, the lightest one. So this is a really good weight for this knife. And this is a very strong knife, 6061 aluminum. It's got the Flytanium backspacer, titanium backspacer that I anodize. It's got a Flytanium titanium pocket clip that I anodize. It's got the Flytanium CPM 20CV Tonto blade that I purchased. And it comes with the shark's fin also. You use the same shark's fin that it comes with. Shark's fins and the blades are matched. That's how all the 80-20 series knives are. The Demko Shark Lock knives are. They're all matched to their shark fin. The lock bar is called the shark fin, people. So when you hear me say shark fin, I'm talking about the lock bar. I think they call it the fin because of this little piece that sticks up right here. That's the fin. The shark fin. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. This knife is always going to look like this, people. It's always going to be like this. I like it just the way it is now. Just the way it is. It's perfect. This one, this is not my favorite backspacer. I must admit it. But I'll probably keep it until they come out with a Mohawk brass because I like having the brass fittings on this one because it's like my original 80-20.5 Purple Rain. Purple Rain folder that I made for myself. And it had the brass backspacer, not like this one though. It was a Gimp brass backspacer, you know, from I think it was oh no, it was from Flytanium. I modified that one with all Flytanium parts too. But they didn't have the Mohawk, they just had the V-groove, so that's the reason why I got the V-groove. Because I wanted to get something to match the thumb studs. But that is not my favorite backspacer, and if they come out with the Mohawk backspacer, I will replace it. That's probably the only thing that on this table that I would still replace something on it. Would be that one. Absolutely loving these people. Two right-handers and two left-handers. And I must admit, the left-hander ones, these are going to be probably the ones that get carried the most. These probably will get carried a lot less because usually in my right pocket, I got to say it, I like to carry a bigger blade. Like to carry a bigger blade. But you know, when I'm not doing anything, or if I'm, you know, going somewhere like, I don't know, some sort of formal or a family event or something like that, I would probably carry something like this. More this size, more on the friendly side of things. Something that's not going to shock people. But normally I do like to carry a small knife. And a 3-inch blade to me is a small knife. And I like to carry it in my left-hand pocket. And normally in my right-hand pocket, I usually like to carry something that's like at least no smaller than a 3.5-inch blade. And probably no larger than maybe a 6-inch blade. But I don't know, the knives I like to carry, especially when I get out on the freeway or something like that, I like to carry like a 5.5-inch Voyager or a Spada or a Tau War or something like that, or a Counterpoint XL. Those are probably my favorite ones that carry out my big knives, people. I've been carrying the same knives for years. None of them are new to me. They're all very old to me. I've been carrying them all since they originally came out. But these are some awesome knives. I highly recommend the new series from Arcade. These are awesome. If you like Demko Shark Lock knives, you will absolutely love these, people. And at first, it takes a little bit getting used to them because you know the opening and closing of them is like a little bit different. Let me get my rhythm going. It's a little bit different because you don't have as big of an area to grab the shark fin at. But after a while, your finger will build up a little bit of calluses like mine has, and you will get used to it. It won't cause you pain anymore. At first, it was causing me pain, I must admit. But after you get used to it, It's a blast, people. These knives are awesome. Absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. Yeah, you see the shiny liners. That's where these went. They went to this one. They were originally on this one. Now they're on this one. The polished stainless steel liners. Why? Because it's got the bright blade. I absolutely love the way I set this one up. Absolutely love it. I love the arcade drop point. Their blade choices are awesome. Their drop point is awesome. Their Tonto blade is awesome. I think they're making some awesome blades, people. All right, well, let's get ready to close this one out. I'm going to go ahead and release the videos today. I had an introduction video from yesterday, and then I went into all my problems and stuff like that with the videos, and I got a lot of butchered videos, so I might just release this one and the very first one, not release the ones that were in the middle where I kept having problems. Anyway, well, I have one more problem, people. One more problem I had. I need to let you all know about it. You know, I like to let everybody know about all my ups and downs. I have one more problem. The blade I've ordered, the black 20 CV blade that I ordered from Flytanium is ground bad, and I've got to send it back. Because every time, you know, it'll never center out. It always comes way over here. And I took it apart and put in another knife, and it had the same issue. And so then I took a knife that had, you know, that centered out perfectly like this one, and put in the same knife. And I was trying to put in this one, people. I was going to make this a knife pretty much like this one. And it kept, and it centered out perfectly. And then I looked at the blade, and I noticed that it was off to one side. It was ground, it was misground. It was ground bad. And so there's nothing you can do to correct that. So that one has to go back. So I will be sending that one back. And that's the blade that I will be using when it comes back. I'll be using on this one. This is the only one that didn't get done because I kept trying to go to green, and I kept having to remove the colors with etching it, and I gave up on it. And then the next day, or today, I found out that one of my sockets, my wall socket, puts out less volts than the other socket. That's the reason why I was able to go to green previously with the 8020S that I did in green. Anyway, I'll probably give it another shot next weekend, people. But this week I'll be busy, so I won't be doing it this week. But you know, maybe next weekend I'll give it another shot. And I've had enough of it for this weekend, so I'm gonna do something else today. Hope everybody's having a great day. But these are the ones I still have to do. These are titanium scales. This is what they look like after you etch them. Remove the anodization off them that didn't come out right. Kept trying to go to green, and it kept getting blotchy and all sorts of different things, doing weird things. So I kept having to do this to them. But anyway, I still got one more knife to make. One more knife to make, people. And I want to do the green hornet. I want to make a green one. I'm going to keep trying to make a green one. But, you know, purple's easy for me to make now. Black is easy to make. Blue is easy to make. Blurple's easy to make. Gold is easy to make. What other colors? The magenta, that's easy to make. The higher voltage purple, that's easy to make. But once I get past like 80 volts, yesterday when I was using my other socket, it wouldn't go past that and wouldn't give anything any new colors, and it would just like burn the colors or whatever. That's the best way I could explain it. But I'll give it another try next weekend, people, and we'll use the better socket. I hope everybody's doing good out there. That's all I got for you today. That's the news. That's the news and everything I got for you today. I'll put this video out for you guys today. I know a lot of you guys were expecting to see something from me this weekend, but I ran into some issues. So that's why I didn't post anything yesterday, because I was real frustrated. But anyway, peace out, Stiletto.